Hey animators, it's me again. You guys have sent me on a psychomania. First the emotional walk cycles, then you suggested crawling and swimming walk cycles. Today we're doing zombie walk cycles. I'm not complaining, but chill. Also, before I start this tutorial, I want to say something. The hate sharpwind video, that was sarcasm. I appreciate all the positive feedback. It was all sarcastic. Today we're gonna make this zombie walk. And I just want to say that if you guys like these tutorials, you can let me know by dropping a like on it or hitting the bell for more content like this. And now let's get to what I promised and make the walking cycle. I want to make sure this guy is at 0, 0, 0. That is very important for the method I'm gonna use. Now I want to make him limp. Not really walk straight, but limp. This is going to be the damaged leg. The right leg is gonna be damaged. The base is going to be my regular walk cycle. And I'm now just going to animate one leg because I'm not sure exactly what I'm gonna do yet. We made this guy step forward, and then we're gonna make these movements a bit faster. So the step is gonna be pretty big because he is limping and he's trying to make one step faster, and to make up for that speed loss he's gonna make bigger steps. I think this is how we're gonna go. Make these steps a bit faster and even turn the body so it's like always on the same place, you know what I mean? The body is always going to be turning here, so it's like, I'm gonna explain after I'm done with this motion. Okay, so I'm trying something here. It's not really the best method yet. First step is a bit slower, and then he takes this step down. There's a lot of adjustments needed to be done everywhere. And on this frame, it's going to go a bit slower now. And this leg is going to adjust to be in the same place, of course. Or maybe we could just let it slide and be all soft and stuff. Oh yeah, this is way better. And then this leg is gonna be animated a bit slower. So we currently have this. It does look something like a limping. I'm gonna finish this cycle and then I'm gonna explain exactly what's going on because I've been lacking explanation so far. I think we have our legs done. So what happens here? The first step is slow. He's slowly putting his weight onto the damaged leg, which is this one, of course. And then he makes a quick step down. The legs and the character both need to adjust at once. He takes a quick step on this leg and extends with this leg. This, and then he quickly shifts onto the other leg. Like this step is quicker because he wants to get off the damaged leg and step on the leg, which is okay. And this leg has an in-between frame where it's just like retracted a bit so he can make the step. And then after this, the same two steps repeat, but they're slower in speed because he's now standing on the healed leg, and that leg has no problem with managing weight. The steps on this leg are faster than the steps on the other leg. This right leg is just being dragged around and not really stepping on land, but it's just being dragged behind him. If we copy paste this with a 4-tick delay here, it should look like a good walking cycle. And now we're gonna sync the body to always be with the legs. We are now left with this. The body is kind of jumping. The upper body half just keeps doing this, which we do not want, but that's okay because we haven't animated the body yet. Okay, so as this guy is stepping, we are going to animate him rotating away like this. And then, as he takes the step, he's going to go down on this half, leaning forward, ease in and out, and this should also be easing up. We're gonna fix it later if it looks goofy. Until this point, he's gonna actually come back to the same position. Hold on, he only has two poses, so it's like this. Okay, so this might be a bit too fast, so let's go for... Something is off here. Oh, this is fine. I just fixed the timings a bit. A common way to fix it is just throw around the keyframes a bit and you'll eventually fix it with timings and stuff. Copy paste this cycle here. The body should look like this. Might be a bit too energetic, don't you think? These parts where it goes up and down, so these bits could have an easy in and out sign because it's less intense. But the head is going to help us out even more because the head is always going to be looking at the target, but it's going to be rather wobbly because it's a zombie and zombies are of course, you know what I'm talking about. This guy is going to have an ease out just like the other guy. Now with some overlap here, let's adjust the second frame. Oh yeah, so this keyframe should not be overlapped because it's followed by a really fast motion. If you overlap that, it's going to stay behind by too much, which we don't want that. Copy, paste, and we already have our head. Now the final thing are the arms. So I'm gonna position the arms in like a starting pose. Rotate it sideways slightly, you know what I'm talking about? The arms can have a lot of overlap. This arm is gonna go up. And at this point, the arm is going to be positioned fairly down already. And these two frames symbolize the arm going down. In between of these frames, the arm is going to bend. And now the first keyframe is going to have an ease in. The second one is going to have an ease out. So let's see how this looks. Is gonna have an ease in and out. Let's just try copy pasting this. There's barely any overlap, which I do not like, but still. I do not like this. Let's try doing the same thing, but like with less exaggeration. And let's not keep it a cycle, but have some variety in the motion. So it's not always going to move the same way. We're gonna basically have a cycle which is twice as long. The walking cycle is this long. This is when the walking loops, as well as the body and the head. But the arm cycle is yay long. So for 2 walking cycles is 1 arm cycle, because I want to have some variety in the motion. So like this, it looks way better. The way it just goes down like this, I still want to keep it more directed at the target, so like all of these frames here are going to be a bit more closer to the body, like And in between here, as well as here, so these two are going to be new keyframes, and the arm's just going to go out. So we're basically creating a whole bunch of smaller, less important keyframes to make the arm seem more wobbly. Something is off here. Why does this ease in and out? Hold on, I gotta Oh yeah, this looks a lot more smooth. So tweaking is essential. Basically has 2 different cycles for the arms, and now the left arm, we're gonna do something here as well, okay? We're gonna try to keep this one a bit more overlapped. Zombies always look drunk, man. Like this, which is not that bad, come to think of it. And now I think I could actually just loop this and delete the last one. Maybe that's the easy way out, let's see. It's too repetitive and too much, you know? Blah. Try not to repeat keyframes, because it's just bad practice. I think this walk cycle needs to be adjusted manually. That's the best way to go, because it has a lot of variety. Regular human walk cycles are just like cycles, because you always walk the same way. But the zombie is limping, meaning it's always going to have some variety in the motion. Don't get me wrong, I'm improvising, I'm learning myself as I go. But if you keep some overlap, it's usually going to look nice, because he's still meant to be wobbly and, you know.
2 hours later.
Alright, let's take a look what we have done. Okay, so some parts, like, hold on. Okay, yeah, this one as well. This arm is going way too high up. Let's not do that. This arm going up is not okay, so we should also bring that down. Bring it down. Come on, obey me. I am Shanos the Mighty. There we go. Alright, that's not too bad. We have made a zombie walking cycle. Now let me summarize what's going on again, just in case. So as far as the legs go, the damaged leg is usually turned outwards, and the tempo is faster on that leg because he wants to step off the damaged leg. The healed leg usually has a casual walking cycle, and the steps are slower while on that leg. The body is turning outwards as he's gonna step, and as he steps on that leg, it turns down inwards and quickly goes off it again. You can see the example going on here. The head is usually just following a specific point with some overlap to make it seem more wobbly, and the arms are just raising and trying to keep a point to be on the same place all the time, again with overlap so it looks more wobbly. And this looks like a pretty good zombie walk cycle, honestly. Again, it's not the best 10 out of 10, but it's pretty solid. So that's it for the tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed. That was the zombie walk cycle tutorial. If you want to see more of these, you can suggest them in my Discord server or YouTube comment section. But if you joined the Discord server, you had the option to vote. This tutorial was voted, and it's the reason you guys have it today. So if you want to vote for my content, the Discord server is the place to go. Now thanks again for watching, I hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, stay sharp.